Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Patrick with your Patface video gaming blog for today, January 13th, 2009. Hope this blog finds you well. Today is Retro Tuesday here on Patface Gaming, so we'll get to the game in just a minute. You can maybe guess from the background. First, the news today, though. Fable downloadable content, Knothole Island, available today. So if you're a fan of the Xbox 360 game, you can go pick up your downloadable content for 800 Microsoft points. Also, if you like playing co-op in the game and you have a friend who you want to explore the island with, there is a free version that will allow you to visit it co-op style and also open up a few extra items. So if you are a fan of the co-op aspect of the game, make sure you pick that up. Also, coming out tomorrow, Castle Crashers, an Xbox Live Arcade title that is very popular. We'll have a downloadable content pack coming out. Not exactly sure what's in that, but we're guessing it's new characters and stuff of that nature. It'll be available for about 160 Microsoft points, so check that out for tomorrow. Also, Fallout 3 update on all major systems today, PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. That patch in advance for the Operation Anchorage downloadable content that will be released on January 27th for all systems. Also, our big story of today was announced in Japan, or reported in Japan last night, that Sony's expected to announce losses for the year of 2008 of over $1.1 billion. Only the second time in Sony's history, Sony founded in 1958, so 50 years, only their second year of posting a loss. Now, this is not just PlayStation, this is overall Sony, so this includes all aspects: televisions, computers, phones, etc. Obviously, I'm sure Sony very disappointed with this, hoping for a big rebound. They were expecting a large lift this year after releasing the PlayStation in 2006. It had had enough time to integrate. I think this is also an effect of a lot of great cheap TVs that people are buying, Vizios and knockoffs and that kind of thing these days. So Sony getting hurt all over, their computer department. Obviously, Sony, a higher end product across the board, whether it's computers, phones, televisions, or PlayStation 3 Blu-ray players. And so I think the economic crisis that's hit the entire world has obviously affected Sony greatly. So it'll be interesting to see, once they officially announce those numbers, what they end up being and what they post at. So that's the news for today. On a brighter note, today is Retro Gaming Day here, as I mentioned earlier, and I got the Xbox 360 controller out, and I was playing some Turtles Arcade. This game, if you go back to 1989, was released in arcades by Konami, and looking at all the arcade games I think I can remember playing throughout the years, the three that stand out in my mind all came out around the same time. It was this in the arcade where you could play with three of your friends. It was the Simpsons arcade game, which was one of my favorites when I was a kid. And then also, of course, the X-Men game, the awesome X-Men 6-player co-op game that you used to find in arcades. And I can't tell you the last time that I spent quality time in an arcade, but this game is absolutely one of my favorites. It was ported to the Nintendo in 1990, which was pretty awesome because it allowed you to bring the game home, and extended some of the levels, which was pretty cool, so that's a great version to play. And then on March 14th in 2007, I was delighted to find out that the Xbox Live Arcade was adding this game. Now, as I mentioned earlier, they've added a lot of classic titles, but this is one of my favorites. To be able to go online and play 4-player co-op on here is a lot of fun, and it's a classic game. All your favorite Ninja Turtle characters are in it. You have Shredder, Krang, Rocksteady, Bebop as the bosses. You have the Foot Clan who you fight. All the great characters from the acclaimed television series are in here, and it's a really well put together game. It runs pretty well on the Xbox. The port, they did a pretty nice job of it. The sound, obviously the Turtles theme song is awesome, but some of the sound is lacking, but it's what you'd expect in 1989, so it's a true port. I believe you can get this on Xbox Live for 800 gamer points if you haven't picked it up. If you have your Nintendo around, I'm sure you could find a cheap copy of this game on eBay or online. But if you haven't played this in a long time, I highly recommend you go back and check it out. I just played through a game just a few minutes ago before I jumped on and did the blog, just to enjoy the nostalgia a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. And if you're an Xbox 360 fan, achievements for playing Turtles, how much better can it get? Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today's blog. I want to thank you again for tuning in, and we'll look forward to talking with you tomorrow. Want to remind you that the blog is patfacegaming.blogspot.com, and the YouTube channel is Patface Gaming. Have a great Tuesday, everybody, and take care.